a year ago or so, I don't think I paid him too much. I think I paid him like $50 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I paid Worm, and I had to make 10 limited edition Season of the Curse cassettes, where one half of the cassette is green, and then the other half of the cassette is orange. And he custom changes the artwork and stuff to like not just look like a shitty cassette, like it looks like it was made for a cassette, and that's fucking awesome. I actually, he was like, "Yo, I need a quick Photoshop. Anybody hit me up?" I messaged him, I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Could you do cassette labels? I have the images. We just need them lined up on a template." I'm like, "Got you." So I did a template for 10 cassettes or something, and then something for Worms too, I think maybe, and then that was cool. Cut this, Nate. I I definitely.
Oh, yeah, he didn't say some fuck shit, but he did say some wild shit that he did, which is funny.
Yeah, but yeah, that's cool. So shout out to Grim, shout out to Worm, shout out to some others real quick. A shout out just so I can wrap that up, and if you want to move into one,
yeah.
shout out to like Molasses Malone, of course, Fro. Insert the number there. Sorry. Sometimes like that, of course I don't mind helping a friend out, man. Like that.
We help creators out here.
You help each other out because eventually it's gonna come back around.
Exactly.
And if you're a dick, it's gonna come back around.
Yeah.
That's with anything, Doug. Shout out to all my friends, Molasses Malone too. If I didn't say you, love you, Tommy. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm supposed to be like he wants me to be the first guest on his podcast whenever he does it too.
Ooh, that's fucking cool.
He lives up in Rockford and has also had a rough time the last couple of years, respectfully. So we're all going through it. COVID sucks.
Yeah. As for I recently met this really cool dude, really absolutely cool dude. When I talk to my partner, every time I mention them, they're like, "You just
watch this."
I'm watching.
We're gonna re-up.
What are you doing?
We're pouring this chocolate milk in here and getting fucking clear water because it does make a difference.
It does actually. I've been noticing.
Tap water. I forgot.
Every time I mention this guy,
that's harrowing. Come on, dude. I'm so sorry.
Every time I mention this guy out to my partner, because I listen to his music now since I found him, which is a really fantastic videographer, a really fantastic dude. He makes amazing synth music and acoustic music, dude. You rock it with both of it. His name's Detuned Gloom on Spotify.
I was smiling like a dumbass while you were saying that, not because of like anything of that, just the Spotify setup.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Detuned Gloom on Spotify. It goes by Kyle and Carl, but I call him Kyle because every time my partner hears Carl, they go Carl.
I was gonna do it, dude. I was gonna go Carl.
Which in our pop culture, in our culture, we have two Carl names, which Carl or Carl, and Nick always goes for the Kyle. So I'm sure you get that all the time, Kyle. So I'm going to refer to you as Kyle. I met Kyle through a friend, Tim, who is a comedian, and Kyle goes out and is a great photographer. Really, I'll throw up one of his music videos. Amazing stuff. You'll agree once you see it.
I actually haven't seen it yet. That's why I'm staying quiet because I have no opinion or whatever. Other than if DJ likes it, I'll probably like it.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, really great music. He has an album called Pastel Skies. It's my favorite.
Of course, the pastel thing is your favorite.
It is, but Light Bringing to the Dawn is one of my favorites on the album. But the album title itself, Pastel Skies, is fucking beautiful and phenomenal, and I really want that song for the soundtrack of Puzzle Valley 83. I'll talk to you, Kyle, when that happens. The place that we need to be. I haven't seen him perform live, but I went through his entire YouTube page, and I went through all of his album. He is on Spotify, and he has more music on YouTube. Really fantastic, emotionally developed synth music that's just fantastic. And I
was talking about that, not your shit. I was just like, this shit fucking sucks. Like half of the fucking little colors are out of that palette.
But it's really fantastic, and a lot of the songs really speak to me. Like Out There on 3391 is really good. And he does a fantastic acoustic cover of Creep.
I wish I was special, but I'm a creep.
For the past 3 fucking weeks, we were supposed to get together at Elder Brewing in Joliet.
Oh yeah, you kept inviting me to that.
Yeah, and
then you're like, where you go?
I have not been able to go because it just been hard because of my living situation right now, and I'm staying in the city, and getting all the way back out to Joliet is easy, but it's a kind of a hassle, you know. So I'm sorry, Kyle, if you I haven't been texting you about your latest single that you just dropped.
It's been listened to.
Oh,
it's been listened to.
I
don't mean that. I don't mean that in a bad way, like the song or anything.
Well, I'll tell you in a second, but I haven't messaged you because I just felt really awkward about the fact that I kind of flaked on you 3 times, and I promise I want to go and hang out and talk stuff. It's just kind of hard. But
that's how I was messaging you, dude. Like for this, I was like, I want to hang out. I want to do paint.
Yeah.
But I just do like one day.
I'm
fucked right now, dude. One day I cannot.
Yeah, it is insane. Like so much shit is going on for both of us. I was in Kentucky a few months ago, but
your stuff's in my basement. Your whole house. What? Look, there's like 3 tones of peach on that bitch. What the
Remember, everybody, you can end up more homeless in 1 week than you will ever be a billionaire. 1 week. That's all it takes.
The day. They took most of Kanye's money overnight.
Exactly, man. The fucking... You know who took it. That's right.
You're no better than him. Okay.
You're no
I know you weren't implying Jewish people.
I know, but
that was the bit. Yes.
That was the bit I was going for.
I know, that's the bit I was going for. I was like, you're no better than him.
Also, shout out to Knowledge Fight, which...
Knowledge.
I mean, actually, hold on a second. I'm going to play the theme, which is you'll fucking enjoy it. Knowledge Fight has really helped me in my own...
That was just the meme, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I'm here in my garage. Knowledge. Nice.
Knowledge Fight has helped me out, actually, because my whole family are a bunch of fucking wild, conservative conspiracy theorists who religiously listen to Alex Jones.
Not Eddie.
Not Eddie. No.
There's a few that aren't.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Exactly.
You probably actually will watch, so.
Yeah, shout out. But... because of that, there's a podcast called Knowledge Fight, and they listen to most of Alex Jones, and they just pick apart everything and actually give facts and make fun of them all. So it's
big
really
facts. Nate, throw up big facts.
So Dan and Jordan, these comedians from Chicago, I've never met you, but you're friends with Tim, who's told me about you. Shout out to you, because you have made my life so much better. And I'm pointing at that because the camera's gone.
It just was on. What the fuck?
I know.
You think it overheated?
Maybe. Probably not. But I'm gonna... you'll hear this too. You'll hear this too.
I'm so glad we decided to run that. So it's not just like a black screen with like a picture on it for fucking silence.
Oh, and
God damn.
This song on the VHS filter is gonna be so fun. Is it dead?
The battery's dead?
Did you just put...
That's a brand new one.
Did you
That's the new one.
That you just switched out?
Yeah.
Have you been charging the other one in the meantime?
There's a second one, so I should fucking... I guess. I don't know how much longer we're gonna run, though.
I mean, I'm more waiting for you to finish your...
This one's the name brand one. Those two aren't, is why.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm in your shot.
You're good, baby. I get to check out the best view.
My right side. I'm here all week. I never fucking leave.
Come join me in Chicago. We'll have a day.
We just come out here and we have a time.
We really do, but
Dude,
this theme...
What if all that footage from that last one didn't save because it died? Should I check before we keep going?
Probably, but
no,
I have a DSLR, and it does it saves. It saves. But I'm gonna play this theme song.
Yeah.
Just listen to it. It's really good. That's Alex Jones.
Okay, yeah. What the fucking frogs again?
Knowledge Fight. Dan and Jordan, I'm sweating. Knowledge Fight. It's time to pray. I have great respect for Knowledge Fight. Knowledge Fight. I'm sick of them posing as if they're the good guys and saying we are the bad guys. Knowledge Fight. Dan and Jordan. Knowledge Fight. I need Knowledgefight.com. I love you. Hey, everybody.
And that was Dan. But Dan and Jordan actually were. Here's a good thing. They were brought onto the Alex Jones case as experts of Alex Jones, and
That's so whack.
blur this. They got to go to the trial.
Wait, blur what?
When I showed this to that camera.
Oh, gotcha.
They had to go to the trial for Alex Jones, and I don't want to say it was all their hard work that paid off, because there was the great lawyer team against Alex Jones. Just clap it up for them. But
This is rolling. All this fucked footage is just gonna be small in the corner on that.
really,
Yeah.
did it get fucked?
I don't know. I didn't check it. That just says I would if I wanted to.
Oh, okay, I see. But because of like their hard work, in my opinion, like they knew like what to grab, not knew what to grab, but they went through hours, and they just knew how to look at Alex Jones and how to tear his argument apart so well that the lawyer was like, oh, good. But who made that song, his local musician, hey, we're back, DJ Danarchy, well, really great, and they constantly make music, and it's really good. Nate just put the camera back up, and he was doing a prayer because he's religious.
Feeling like a dumbass.
Blur that again.
Get something still.
Well,
you know?
while you said not to write it down so I don't rattle off, here I am recording it right now, baby. Hey, this is the next day, and one of the artists I wanted to bring up last night when we were talking about music is this guy named Bryce Meager on Spotify, but he doesn't even use that. He uses Dreamish. I was just showing some of the songs. I found them like a few years ago on Fiverr, and I actually like ordered one of their musics, and like they just deleted the account because I asked them to change something about the song. I think they just got socially anxious, whatever. But they're legitimately About That is one of my favorite songs, and I love it, and I want to reach out to get that song onto like one of the projects I do, and did this other song called Lull This Song Is Dookie, which is legitimately like really good to listen to. But shout out to that person. If they ever see this, like, just know your music's really good. I enjoy it, and I want to actually use it. So thank you, Nate, for putting this in. Hey, Nate, I'm going to send you this video because I just got home, and I just forgot there's another local artist that we actually went to school with, Kevin Hollick, and I'm watching it right now.
Just knowing that both those batteries are dead.
Are you charging?
That one's charging on that thing. Hopefully it should be, and then that one's charging.
Oh, I mean, we're almost done anyway.
I think so. Yeah.
But
D-Tune Gloom, fantastic. Just fantastic artist. I want to have him do Puzzle Valley 83.
the soundtrack and like talking to him about it because Puzzle Valley means a lot to me, and he's one of those artists like we were talking about who just need to create, and they have a passion for it, and they show the genuinity in their work and their art. Fantastic, Kyle. Do great work.
God, it's amazing, and I want to work with you.
I want to kiss you.
That's what Nick thinks. Whenever I bring him, just like, oh, why don't you just sleep with him?
Oh no.
Not in a bad way. They
just
joke
like
about
fun with
it.
you. Okay, yeah,
A fun
that's
way.
good.
They're like, why don't you just kiss him? But and they want to. He also wants to make cinematic stuff too. So I was like, maybe Season of the Curse 2. Maybe don't add us. Like, maybe, I don't know. I'm working on the script.
I think if anything, we should just have a bunch of different people do a bunch of different styles.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of fucking sick.
that'd be fun. I think it'd be crazy. Like one of the songs you showed me today, I was like, I kind of just want to put that in as it is.
I agree. I gotta fuck with the end of it a little bit,
Mhm.
or just the way that some parts blend of the under vocals.
Yeah.
The whisper ones, but
Still, we're working on it, and we want to make more projects, not just that. I
we
mean, I'm
just
still-
both have been going through hell, and then when we're not going through hell, we're just doing other projects that we can do.
Yeah, like Puzzle Valley is almost done.
If it's fun and we're able to do it, that's what we're fucking working on.
Yep.
Like, if it's kind of hard or whatever, we'll try it. But like individually, and if it's too much stress, just like nope, jump to something else. We got fucking 40 other things. It doesn't. You don't have to ruin all your inspiration for the day on one thing that's not going right.
The second I get back to where I can, like, where I'm working, not working, but like the second I get back to where I'm residing at this moment, I'm just instantly like, I want to get back to editing and finishing this.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll be like in the car or something, thinking about like just when I edit that next episode because I know what's coming next or something, or like just this idea for a drawing or something. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to fucking do that. And as soon as I get home, I'm like, it's done. I'm like, yes.
It feels so good.
It's like there it was here, and now it's there, and now it's out there when I post it 10 minutes later.
When the finale drops of Puzzle Valley, I know because I'm a small creator, it's not going to get a lot of buzz right away, but it fucking deserves to. Like I'll just be that guy. I'm sorry.
You can, man.
Exactly.
People are proud of their kids, and most of them suck. Be proud of your work. That shit's at least good.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's just off rip, dude. Like, that's real.
But
you know, my little boy, it's like, dude, your kid hops in the fucking bathroom. Like, he sucks.
Yo, that guy has a foot fetish. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You can have a foot fetish. I'm not into it, but like that's what I say about it.
Dude, that was so funny. You're like, I'm not into it. I just walked away. You were in the rocking chair in the corner of my basement with a pole tied around the extra sump pump cord fishing quote.
It was
hole.
It was a good bit.
I can't.
Is that a fish boy?
Where's he at? Anytime I get the chance to like shake something a lot or hit something a lot like that or that, I've done it forever. I'll like bite my tongue and do it way too fucking hard and just make a goddamn mess. Like I'll be like,
because you're biting your tongue too.
No, I'll be like I'll start off like this, and then it'll make a sound, and I'll be like, Good job, Jimmy's mom. Aw, Jimmy's mom.
That's good.
She rimmed me last night.
Oh, God, I wish that were me.
I thought the picture of me as Jimmy Neutron.
And play this.
Oh, there's a voice like that in that show, remember? It's like Hughes and Nemesis or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when you put up the Jimmy Neutron meme, use this voice. You'll distort that some way.
Oh, boy, will I.
Our final, like, kind of, like, subtopic into the whole music thing is, like, we wanted to talk about album art.
For a weird reason, indirectly, but yes. So I was talking about earlier, like 17 days ago in this paint here, that when I take photos, I've just always taken photos from, like, the perspective of a square, like, most times, because I always just have always framed photos in my mind, or when I'm taking them, as for an album cover, or part of a photo for an edit for an album cover, even before I made music. Like, I just always loved music, and I loved album covers. That's why I love CDs. That's why I've had, like, that's why I have so many CDs, vinyls, and tapes. That's why you see these nuts taped to your forehead, bitch. Right, that's nice. But I just love the way they look, and like, just anytime I'm playing music, I like on my phone even, you know, I like to click it and see the album cover. So one, I can know if it's the right version of a song or something. But the way I take photos a lot of times is, you know, like that. And when I did Volume 1, it was what I always wanted to do. I'm like, you know what, I'm finally gonna fucking do it. I've gotten so many photos together as is, as squares, you know, cut to squares, or just taken. I used to take them in squares on my S9 Plus. You could just set the aspect ratio to square, and I was fucking ripping on that bitch. Fucking awesome. But I just had a big folder. I have like 4 big folders of just ones that are like.
Okay, quit flexing, buddy. Your 4 big folders.
I am sick in the head and create too much. I don't know what to do with it, dude. I find shit all the time that I forgot I started or was gonna do, etc. How's it going, dude? This is what I mean by people like baiting me into voices. I don't care. It's fun, but it's just like so crazy, dude. There's just so much. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm releasing this instrumental album. I want to put out singles anyway. I'm gonna make sure that each single has its own sort of. I like the vibe, like you said, you like the vibe.
Exactly.
So when I'm editing the covers or covers in general, I'll throw on my instrumental shit so I know what it's gonna be for. You know, if you're out of touch with what it's going for, it's just gonna flop.
Exactly.
Not that I want it like to go crazy. Like everybody wants their bird to soar, but you know, I just want it to like look good. And if it doesn't match, people might be like, well, I mean, I like it, but like, what doesn't what?
What's the substance of it?
Yeah, like what does it mean? It doesn't matter.
It's like when Puzzle Valley, when I first started it, I didn't think about adding music to it. And then as it went, I was like, there needs to be a theme. There needs to be like instruments that match the motif of what the story is, and like it needs to have a vibe. And Puzzle Valley has a vibe because of the music, and that kind of like leads into why I wanted to do album art in the first place too, is because to me every podcast I do, because it's an audio drama and it's got music in it, and it's
the only soundtrack.
It's a soundtrack. It is. It's
if anything has the music, it's a soundtrack.
Exactly. And Soulwood, I had like our good friend who plays Kane in Puzzle Valley did Soulwood the poster, and like that.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about music for a second.
Oh. But they did the poster, which is album art to me. Like,
oh yeah,
that's what it is. And then Jacoby's Lullaby was a poster that was made by my boy Jens, and then
Miss John.
Oh yeah, he did the entirety of like Eldritch Journeys back here.
That's fucking sick. I mean, technically, you could use that as like not a soundtrack, but like you could do the Eldritch Journey soundtrack every fucking one.
I know. I want to do that.
Like if you only ever do 5 campaign soundtracks, a 5-disc set, like that'd be fucking sweet.
I think
that's the cover, and then each one has its own Puzzle Valley, this, that inside it.
Yeah, Handsome Dwellers, Jacoby's
Pre-ordered.
Well, I really want to do, dude. The music that we got for Puzzle Valley, Season of the Curse too. Yeah.
The green and orange vinyl would be crazy.
It really would, man. But like Puzzle Valley has its own soundtrack. It's got so much music, original music by amazing, talented artists that I can never replicate because it's just too amazing. Like the singer of Not So Long Ago by well, I'm about to tell you, but the singer who did Not So Long Ago I found on Fiverr, and that. Like, I know Fiverr people make fun of them of
Fiverr all the time.
Where we got the Funkos from, dude.
Exactly. Like, those are artists. Like, on there. I don't know what else to say about it.
Not, I guess. I mean, people make fun of Funkos too. But fuck you.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy shit.
Yeah.
Am I hurting you by having a Funko icon?
No, they just want to feel like they're better than you,
Get
bro.
fucked. Where's your icon of yourself?
Yeah.
Wait. I'll wait. Oh, that's right. Get fucked.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
I paid $5 for one that I've put fucking 1,000,000 times out in the world that 1 billion people have seen. Ooh, where's your icon that people have seen a shit ton? Fuck nowhere.
They're too busy.
That's not even a flex. Just people like shit on something without even doing it themselves.
That's because they're too
or
busy.
knowing about it.
That's because they're too busy working 168 hours and feeling good about it. They're too busy. Like, I don't need a personality. I'm working.
You should just pick it. You never know people watching you when you get watched, dude. Fuck the black. No. Black cowboy hat wearing guy in Ottawa Goodwill.
Leave that in. That was funny.
No, I'm gonna. No, I will cut around it. I'll throw it in the behind the scenes. Because that one's too much. Because somebody just cut it and fucked with that. And
That's funny.
Fuck the cowboy in Goodwill. You know who you are. Because you're obviously watching me.
Of course, that's what he said to you.
Dumb bitch.
But the singer who did Not So Long Ago in Puzzle Valley 18 is a man, Gabriel Talley. He's also on TikTok. I had to find this guy, and I'm not trying to stalk him or anything like that. But he took down his page on Fiverr, and I can't.
You drove him off?
No, it's weird. Like every few months, he'll
don't
just
ask me to fucking make another lo-fi song.
Please, please don't ask me to make another Puzzle Valley soundtrack. But
I needed him for some stuff for the finale, and I couldn't find him, so I had to work around it, which is respectful. But like sometimes he just disappears from the site every like couple months because he's too busy making his own stuff, which understandable. I found him on TikTok. I found him on Spotify finally, and he's got some good shit on there. And he's only got 6 followers, monthly followers. Only 6 monthly followers, and he's got.
I think I have 1 to 0.
Yeah,
literally.
Exactly.
But he did so well on the theme and the instrumental. Fucking, he's an amazing composer and deserves so much more.
The art is so important, and that's why
it helps visualize the thing that you work on, and like your photos that you take, and it has to represent a little bit of what you think the song means.
Yeah, like some stuff, obviously it's abstract, but
yes.
like like how you are with color things. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
I'll listen to a song and be like, oh, that's like a pinkish vibe.
Yes, exactly. That's
or
why,
at least if a tone of the album cover has something like pink in it, and I'm thinking the song is kind of like that tone.
Yeah.
Then I throw that on there because it's like, oh, the pink thing. Like, oh, that's cool. You know, like that stands out and it
Exactly.
fits. And that's why I edit the covers while listening to it so that I can feel that. Because if you're editing something and not, like if you're editing something visual without hearing it, it's not connecting. It's not plugging in right, in my opinion.
That's why when I edit Puzzle Valley, I have all of the art that Adrian ever drew. I have all of the art that you ever made for it. I have like the art of your characters and the official art made.
I sent you the map thing last week, and you're like, fuck yes.
Yes, because and they were painting on the actual map.
The digital map on that we could all see. You could live draw on it, and Adrian would always draw respectfully dumb shit on there, and I loved it so much.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, it was always good. It was always really good, but just it would be like I can't stop shitting help.
Yeah.
Then the last one they did the manor. That little drawing of the Manly estate, and oh my god, I was enthralled watching that tiny little low detailed drawing, like low detail in a good way because it was so like just the way they did it.
Because it was so tiny.
Yeah, because it was just like minimal detail, not low detail, high attention to what they were doing, but like very minimalist approach to it, and because it was just like fucking so tiny on this digital map. And I'm supposed to be playing for like the final episode.
God, I don't want to like shit on you. You guys were fucking toast. That was 4.5 hours of recording, and they were toast by the end of it. And I'm asking them to do like really emotional like send offs for their characters, and they were fucking gone.
Oh yeah,
they were so absolutely done. And
like throughout the entire series, I knew when they were done, and they were done.
Why? Because I would cut the camera.
You'd be like,
and the camera cuts.
Like in the middle of the episode, and I'm like, motherfucker.
You're like, bro, we started 20 minutes ago.
We started and it's just like, everyone had reasons why they were not like into it as much as I.
Dwight admitted to me at one point that he didn't like know how much it meant to me and how much effort I was actually putting into it.
I knew it meant a lot, obviously, but like, until I heard the first anything, like the most I got to hear of it was,
yes,
and I was like, fuck, man, like that shit was crazy. I was sitting right here facing this wall, then actually playing Minecraft while listening to that. But that's when I pay attention to shit. I'll throw on a new album and I'll play Minecraft or something, because I'm not talking, I'm not doing anything else. I'm building in my head and I'm listening to what's going on.
Exactly.
And I like listened to it, dude. It was amazing.
And I know. And then it wasn't until the finale episode where Dwight, like, after we were done recording, said, I've never listened to the main theme, because I always skip that part after the previously, because he admitted that he only listens to it like 30 minutes before we get on.
And he said that was the first time he heard that all the way through, and that he had no idea it was an original. He thought it was just some song I found somewhere. No, I wrote that. I wrote the lyrics, and Gabriel helped me with that too, and he knew what I was trying to get.
You also wrote one of my other favorite songs.
Oh, that'll be a story when it finally gets released, my friend.
DJ accidentally wrote one of my favorite songs. And to this day, we don't know how that came about, because it's even more fucky than just that. Like, not DJ is like a secret millionaire ghostwriter or something.
God, I wish, brother.
Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. I get you. I thought it was because you're like, what is it? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Exactly. We won't get.
Because I was just listening to it like on my iTunes, like because I download like from CDs and shit. I'd have my own shit.
We don't want to go too in detail in it, but
we're teasing it though. Somebody would be interested when it comes out.
At one point, you tried showing me a new song that you thought I was gonna love, and you put it on, and for the first like 5 seconds, I was sitting there with a blank expression, and then finally I stood up. I was like, I fucking wrote this song!
He was so mad looking at me right in the eyes. Are you fucking kidding me? I wrote this fucking song! And I'm like, all right, he had too much weed. It's just like, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I wrote this fucking song, dude.
I showed the lyrics.
I showed me the Fiverr, everything else, and I'm like, well, here's where I found it.